Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, Trine Divine Tarot. I'm Trine. I'm here to do your love reading. How you all doing? I miss you guys. Let's get right into your reading. 2 overall energies and love for my beautiful collective. Whoa. Okay. Somebody's charging in. Somebody's coming in hot and heavy. Somebody's coming in fast. All right. It might be a race to the finish line. You could have a choice between 2. You could be dealing with a Cancerian. You don't have to be. You could have just purchased a new vehicle. All right. With some horsepower. We'll see what this is. I feel like somebody's headed in the right direction though, okay? And if somebody's making a move, they're going to make it really fast, okay? Another one from the collective in love. Okay. Judgment Day again. Judgment was in the, I just did a general reading for you guys, and Judgment was the first card out. It's here again, okay? And I shuffled, so okay. Judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Okay, so somebody's made up their mind and they're going with it. Okay, and if there was an error in judgment, somebody wants to reconnect or re-evaluate the situation and move forward. I don't know, there could have been some information that came in and now somebody knows how to make their move. Okay, all right. Okay, so somebody's choosing to move forward and somebody's choosing to I don't know if they're trying to get there first, or I just feel like there's a little competition here. Okay, what is all this? Hold on. Why is the Chariot energy and Judgment here? Also, if you're a little speed demon, okay, watch out. Watch out. You might get a ticket or something, okay? So just be careful in your travels. All right, let's see. Why Chariot here? Why is Judgment? Okay, these all want to come out. Oh, and one more. Jesus. Oh, Jesus for real. Okay, Archangel Gabriel here sounding the alarm. That's Judgment. Judgment twice in a row. Something deceptive is being called out. Okay, whatever this negative energy is. Okay, it tried to disillusion somebody. It was trying to get somebody to move in the opposite direction that they were meant to go down. Okay. There's something about deception, something about a lie, something that seemed very tempting. So whatever was tempting kind of clouded somebody's judgment, quite possibly. Okay. All right. So we have the 2 of Wands here. All right. I just feel like this masculine that God the Creator, Christ the Son is showcasing, they're getting the truth, or they're inspired to look a little deeper into a situation. It's like somebody's having their revelation. Something about traveling, something about distance, okay? Okay. It's like the time to make a move is getting shorter and shorter and shorter, okay? If you are not in alignment yet with your person, it's like on the horizon, okay? Like you're set to cross paths with this person, or maybe maybe there was a recognition, but somebody's still not 100% on board, okay? So there's somebody being showcased, and then there's somebody still in the Shadowlands making up their mind, okay? Like God is saying, yeah, that's the person, or yeah, that's the situation, or be careful, whatever this is, it's being showcased, and somebody's like, I don't know, let me think about it, okay? All right, let's look into the devil. All right, like I always say, if the devil is present, then an angel will be present as well, okay? All right, let's see. Why is the devil here? And also the devil is not only, you know, the evil devil, all right? It also represents major corporations. It represents government conglomerates. It represents Hollywood. It represents energies like that as well, okay? It also represents temptation, okay? Obsession, all right? Possession, all the Yeshins. But I feel like your angelic team was calling out a devil for you, okay? So you can make the right judgment calls to steer you in the right direction. Okay, what is this devil? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, somebody's in love. Somebody's a little obsessed. You could definitely be dealing with a Cancerian, or okay, because Cancerian rules the Chariot card. Cancerian also rules the King of Cups card, with Scorpio and Pisces as well. Okay, yeah, somebody's really deep in their feelings. They're really in love with somebody, like obsessively in love with them, but they're not making a move. Okay, it's like they're so caught up in how much they like love and care, or obsessed about their person, that they're like, they can't make a move. They're stuck in their head about it. Okay, they want to present this love offer. Also, there's, okay, this with the Devil card, King Cup here, King of Love. He knows how to manipulate emotions, okay, to go in his favor. Okay, and maybe this one was being a little too manipulative, and it was caught or called out. Okay, all right. We're on this King of Cups. What's he doing here? What's this King of Cups doing here? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, something at work, work-related, working on something. Okay. Oh, you could have somebody crushing on you at work. Okay, if you're like a social influencer, or you're a tarot reader, or you're on social media, this is our job place, right? So maybe you have somebody crushing on you from social media, wherever you work. Okay, there's a little spy that has been going under the radar but keeping tabs. Okay, they're really admiring what you're doing. I don't know if what you do is out of the ordinary. Okay, but somebody is definitely interested. Yeah, you have like a little secret crush that's obsessed with you, collective. Okay. Okay, they love everything about you, they love everything you do, but I think that you're in a manifestation mode, where you're like manifesting, you're pouring into your career, you're pouring into the things that you love and care about, and you're not easily distracted at this point. So this is why I feel like you don't notice this little rat on your desk. Okay. Keeping tabs. All right. Okay. So also, this person is working how they're going to approach you, how they're going to contact you. They have a little gift that they want to present you, because they want to start showing how much they care. You know, maybe, you know, maybe not anything like, you know, too much, you know, like overdoing it, but they're planning something nice for you. Okay. All right, more the collective in love. King Money, with the man. All right, could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Oh, okay. So 2 kings are on the board. Okay. What did I say? Okay, so you could be a workaholic. Your person could be a workaholic. Maybe that was getting in the way of, like, somebody put their career first, but now somebody's ready for love. And also somebody's on the hunt for their wifey or their husband, because King of Pentacles, Queen Money, King Money, they love to be in relationships. They love to be married. That's where, that's how they feel most comfortable. Okay. And if that's not everybody's cup of tea, it's the cup of tea of the earth signs. Okay. That's what we like. Okay. So somebody's coming in, instead of like all emotional and all over the place, they're coming in to present you something stable. Okay, the King Money, Queen Money is known for their stability and their nurturing nature and how they like to build and expand. Somebody is seeing that in you. Somebody's seeing the future with you, and somebody sees that they can go very far with you by their side or something. Okay, or you have 2. If I'm speaking with a feminine energy, you have 2 kings. Okay, on their way to you. All right, so it's like a race to the finish line. Okay, or this is the same person. This could be Emperor energy, Empress energy. Okay, well, Emperor because of all the masculine energy here, but the Empress or the Emperor drive the Chariot because their determination is unmatched. When they're focused, when they're driven, when they have their sights set on something, okay, they go for it. And they achieve and they win. Okay. So this could be the same person. We're missing 2 other kings to clarify the Emperor energy that might come out. Okay, but we do have the goddamn Devil that is pretty close. Okay. Or you can be dealing with a very dominant Capricorn masculine. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. What else about these 2 kings for my collective? Okay, 3 of Swords wants to come out, so somebody's hurt. Somebody is, okay, maybe that's why they're in a rush. Okay, like I said, Judgment Day, Judgment time, like time is up, and there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. Okay, so this is why it's just, I don't know. There's some sort of clarifying information that came in. Okay, maybe somebody was under the under a false impression. Okay. 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 And that was deliberate. And maybe it's this competition that these two masculines are having with each other. Maybe they're fighting over the same person, or vice versa. Somebody was doing something to throw somebody off the scent. Okay. Somebody was trying to do something to throw somebody off so they could have the advantage. Okay. All right. So there is a little manipulation here. There's a little game playing here. Okay. Because somebody wants the advantage. Somebody, okay. Somebody wants to be the chosen one. Okay. All right, one more. What else can I tell my collective? Okay, 5 of Swords. All right, so the knives are out. Okay, it's a battle royale. There's there's some sort of competition here, and I guess it's for your hand in love, collective. Okay, but this energy is about to get real petty. All right, this is a petty competition. Okay, winner take all. All right. Okay, if there was like fighting or arguing, it got really dirty. All right, or they're planning to, or somebody's planning to use somebody's words against them. This is, I don't know, slander. This is, okay. So maybe that was the manipulation, like somebody using information to discredit somebody or to rule them out so they could gain an advantage. Okay. Or like I said in my last reading, somebody was getting in somebody's ear and being like, oh no, you don't want that person, or you don't want that, this and this, that. Okay. And then that person was just like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay. But you're getting your information from an unreliable source. Okay. So now that the truth is out, now that Archangel Gabriel stepped in and cleared out all this bullshit, okay, all these spooks, all these low vibing rat's nest here, okay? Clearing the path. Now somebody's seeing the truth, and now somebody is just like, oh my God, what did I do? Do I have enough time? Now they're on a race, okay? But somebody that caused all this has the advantage, because look at, they have a little bit of the advantage. Look at, they're sticking their neck out, like because somebody fell for something. Somebody fell for some sort of lie or deception, okay? Like I said, this guy is very manipulative if when he wants to be, okay? All right. So, all right, what else? One more of these for collective in love. All right, there's two masculines obsessed with someone, okay? Obsessed with their person and obsessed with this competition with each other. I don't know. Here's the 3 of Pentacles again, okay? All right. Collective, I don't know. You might not even choose these two and just be going with a new opportunity that's about to present itself as well. Oh my gosh. Also, this is some sort of work collaboration or something that has to do with work. Okay. Also, somebody knows possibly they had to go back to the drawing board because the 2 offers were a little sketchy. They didn't hold very much water, so somebody went back to the drawing board and forged another Ace of Pentacles, okay? Or like I said, the rat's nest could have got to somebody and they could have reserved their offers that they wanted to present. So now they had to go back once the truth broke, okay? Because it could have caused a delay, but it didn't stop their feelings 100%. So they went back and forged another opportunity or another like Ace of Pentacles to present their lover, okay? Okay, because they're full of passion, fire, and desire. They love what they see. Okay, they have their choice. They have their pick. Okay, they're just coming back with a better offer and more effort, okay? This person could be in your close environment. Like I said, you could work with this person, or they could live in your town, your neighborhood, someplace close. Okay, one more. All right, King of Swords now. Now we have 3 kings and the goddamn devil. Okay, so now somebody wants to speak up. Somebody has something to say. Could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. What did I say, though? Also, what did I just say? You might not be even accepting these two offers from these other two kings. You might be accepting this third one that's going to be presented to you. I know I just said it, and here comes the third king. Okay. All right. Let me get out of here. All right. Let's see what else I can do. Let's get into the Kipper. What does the Kipper have to say? Okay. All right. Tell us about these kings. Tell us about these kings. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Angels. Oh, they're all fighting for the privilege lady. I knew it. The Empress energy. Okay. So all these kings quite possibly might forge into one ultimate ruler. Okay. All right, the Emperor, but maybe not. Maybe this is three separate people. Okay, so they're all looking at this feminine, like wifey, like marriage material. Okay, it's ruled by the 12, the 1 and the 2. That's a 3. 3 is Empress energy in the tarot, but also it is the energy of marriage in the Kipper deck. Okay, so somebody came across their match, or this is what somebody's coming across. Okay, so maybe somebody came across their match and was intimidated and stalled out. Okay. And then there was a king that said, well, I'm not shy. Or this king said, I'm not shy. Let's have a conversation here. Okay. All right. So there's a little competition for someone. Okay. All right. What else? What else for my collective in love? So somebody's seeing you as their match. Somebody's seeing you as the catch. Somebody sees you as their future spouse. Okay, let's see what else for the collective in love. I can't make it up. I don't make it up. There's marriage. There's the 3 I was telling you about. All right, somebody wants to get married. Okay, and maybe all these kings are now ready for marriage. Okay, but I feel like they're only competing for the privilege lady. Okay, all right, we have a message. So somebody's reaching out. Somebody that should have reached out a long time ago. All right, here's the drawer. They've been thinking about it. They want to do it, but they put it back in the drawer. They close it up, and then they're like, today's the day. I'm doing it. But they're so worried about it. They might be worried sick about making this offer. Okay. Okay. But they know that they feel spiritually guided to you with the 7 here. 7 is the number of heaven. Okay. So somebody might be in the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy right now. Okay. Like, knowing that there's competition, it's really worrying somebody. It's also pushing somebody out of their comfort zone to make a move. And this is what might be throwing somebody into that 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy. Okay, reaching out, making this message and making it official. Okay, finally. You're receiving a phone call. You're receiving a letter. You're receiving something in your inbox. It's coming in, okay? So keep those lines of communication open. One more for my collective in love. What else can I tell my collective? Okay. All right. So we have pathway here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's love life is transforming. Also, somebody's headed in the right direction. Somebody's on the right path. Somebody has the right information now. There was information that was misleading, but their truth came in, and now somebody's set on the right path. That information transformed everything. It's bringing light into the situation. It's, like I said, like directing somebody in the right way now. Okay. Okay. So the correct information is going to find you to make the decision, but you're going to have a very small amount of time to get where you need to go, like, you know, to get wherever they're traveling. Okay. Like somebody, okay, you're gaining on somebody, but somebody made a slick move and has the advantage over somebody, a slight advantage. Okay. You see, it's like a race neck and neck. All right. And we're almost here to the finish line. Okay. All right. So this is exciting. All right. What else? Okay. Let's get into some romance angels. What does the romance angels have to say for my collective? Oh my gosh. Okay. So dominant energies we're dealing with. We got Judgment with Scorpio, Aries, I believe, mainly Scorpio. We have Cancerian here with the Chariot. We have the Empress energy with the privileged lady. We have the Devil, which could represent Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy again here with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have water. We have everybody, but you know, these are pretty predominant energies. So these are strong placements. Okay. All right. What's the romance angels? The romance angels. Okay, religious factors. Okay, somebody's coming. This is the Hierophant card in this deck. This is the marriage card in this deck. Somebody's about to be crowned. Somebody's about to be the privileged lady. Somebody's about to wear that tiara. Somebody's headed to church. Somebody's about to make this relationship official. Okay, so whoever you're aligning with, you have like, you share like religious values. There's a lot of chemistry. You have a lot in common with them. Okay. All right, this one says, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Well, here's the spiritual path. We already called it out. Okay, so now that you're on the right path, okay, this is where you meet your person. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you, people? Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a little deception to try to mislead somebody, get them off their path. Oh, okay. All right, another one. So somebody is aligning to be married in the future, very near future. If you don't like the word marriage, we can use the word union. Okay. All right, let's see what else. What's this? Okay, honeymoon, the Six of Swords energy. I think we started off with that. Maybe not. Okay. All right, so everything is heading in the right direction now. Somebody really has a really beautiful, special, romantic little getaway planned for someone. Like I said, with that Eight of Pentacles, somebody's working on this. They're like putting everything together. They want to spend some quality time with their person. Like, this is a gondola. It's very, very romantic setting in the evening hours. Your person might be reaching out to you in the evening hours. They miss you real bad in the evening hours. Okay. All right. Okay. So, somebody wants to be very sweet to my collective. Okay. And they have something very sweet planned. And maybe this is where they want to pop the question, or I'm like, somebody's feeling very lovey-dovey and romantic. Okay. So this is also why, there's a lot at stake here. Okay. One more. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, yeah. What did I say? The walls are closing in. It's time to make a move. It's time to jump that fence and get what you want. Okay. All right, so this is what is being manifested right now. Okay, and this is why there's competition, because look at, somebody's seeing you as the unicorn. Somebody's seeing you as the Empress. Okay, rare, one of a kind. You know, all those energies that the Empress possess, all the energies that the unicorn possesses. Okay, so, okay, somebody's trying to lock it down, or somebody's trying to. What did I say? All right, there's like manipulation going on to where somebody's trying to get to this unicorn first, okay? And they're trying to rope her off, or you know, don't touch the glass, don't walk through the door, you know, so they can get there first, okay? So they can open the door to the cage, or whatever the fuck this is. The unicorn is like, look, I don't know what you think, but if I stand up and stretch my legs, I can hop this fence to wherever the fuck I want to go. I don't know what you're thinking here, okay? And quite possibly, this Empress might have already manifested a newer connection, or a connection somewhere. I don't know, okay? That's like the magician wand that's on top of this unicorn's horn, okay? Okay, one more. One more for my collective in love. So yeah, this is why everybody's trying to lock this unicorn down. That's why there's competition. Like I said, there's a manipulative energy here, a devilish energy that's trying to rope this person off to when they're ready to make their move, okay? So they could be doing like some sort of sketchy shit in the background to detour competition away from this unicorn. You don't want that. You don't want that. That's not a real unicorn. That's not a real unicorn. You don't believe in unicorns. Stay away from that. You don't want that one. All the while, where's the fucking devil? Okay. The devil is flooring it. Okay. The devil is flooring it. So they get to get to you first. Okay. Okay. Devil's like, that's mine. Okay. but when I want it. Okay, fucked up shit. Okay, let's see what, all right, let's see what this is. Okay, so the person on your mind collective, how do they feel about you? There's a lot of sexual fantasizing here too. Look at this little naked devil, and he wants to dance naked around the fire with his person. Okay, yeah, what did I say? I can't make it up. I don't make it up. Fantasizing. There's a lot of sexual fantasizing here, okay? That could also be a motivating factor. Why somebody's moving so fast. Okay, Six of Wands energy, a win, a victory. They want to have it all with you, okay? So your person is fantasizing about the future, fantasizing about your body. They want to win, they want a victory, and you are their choice. And they're trying to get your attention, okay? And they also want you to see them as a front runner, okay? Okay. How does this person feel about my collective? Okay, they want to take a leap of faith. Here's the Fool energy. They want to put an end to all the bullshit, and they want to be the front runner. They want to take a leap of faith. They want to start their future with you. Okay. How does this person feel about my collective? I'm sorry. How does this person feel about my collective? Okay, yeah, they want the Ten of Pentacles with you. I'm sorry, the Ten of Cups, having it all with the person they love, but they don't know if it's too late, okay? They're rushing, okay? And also they're trying to put an end to the competition. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. You don't have to be, but the Scorpio brings in endings. Also, winter is coming if you're from the States. Okay, all right. So, collective, how do you feel about your person? Okay, they light up your life. Somebody's bringing in clarity. Somebody makes you extremely happy. You could be dealing with a Leo. You don't have to be, but you're seeing somebody as your divine masculine, or I'm speaking with a divine masculine right now. Okay, how do you feel about your person, collective? Okay, yeah, you're taking action. You're very attractive. It's a Knight of Wands. All right, so maybe you're thinking with ugly body parts right now, but you're on your way. Here he is on the horse. Okay, you're another one, horse. All right, trotting into town. I don't know, somebody might be showing off with their ride or something like that, but the vehicle energy is very strong here. Okay, all right, another horse with the sun. Okay, so something about travels, something about somebody's vehicle. All right. How do you feel about your person, collective? You're very attracted to them. Okay, you're seeing them as your wish fulfillment, and you also are seeing there's tons of competition here. This is the card of competition, battle royale, winner take all. Okay, so okay, so that's what's going on. Or maybe you're competing for your person. Okay, so you know where you are in your story. So let's see, one more. How do you feel about your person, collective? Okay, doing a lot of daydreaming, wanting this to come together. Maybe, yeah, maybe too much in your feels, maybe thinking about it too much without action. A lot of fantasizing going on here. Okay, what is the collective? Love exchange, the love exchange. Okay, I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. So maybe that's the devil's energy. Okay, they know that they're being liars and deceptive, and that's shit they need to overcome. That's not your problem, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. I've always been afraid of love. Okay, so this is why somebody went the manipulative route. This is why somebody went under the radar. This is somebody, right? Okay, because this is how somebody learned, what do you call that? Learned behavior or something? Okay, like, okay. Wow, a lot wanted to come out. Okay, I'm running because I don't think I deserve you. Okay. So that one, if there's like competition or whatever in the past, if you were dealing with something like that, but now they're running back to you. Okay. So they ran, like that energy. At one time somebody was a runner, and one time somebody was a chaser, and now there's like a role reversal going on. Okay. I miss the way when I feel when I'm around you. This one says, I need space. The separation is needed right now. Okay, so you have newer energy coming towards you, and then you have past energy coming towards you as well, because now there's competition, and now they want to throw their hat back in the ring. Okay, let's see, one more. This one says, I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. Okay. So, all right, then somebody wasn't ready to relinquish their their bachelorette or bachelor ways just yet. Okay. What does this one say? I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. Okay. So somebody was selling you the illusion that they wanted this commitment, but I feel like they were just playing with it or something. But now, on the flip side of this whole thing, now they really want it, okay? And they know that they fucked up, so now they're going to try to, the other competition, or the ones making it, they're going to try to fuck up their chances too or something, okay? Watch out for this fucking one, okay? All right, another one for my collective. All right, my emotions for you are running deep. So somebody's really deep in their feels, probably that King of Cups that I initially said. I want to make you mine. All right, so all right, so somebody's really coming in to gain the win, to gain the victory. Somebody's not seeing it any other way. They might go into their Five of Swords, like winner take all, like I said, and annihilate the competition, okay? Because somebody's just like really obsessed with their person, obsessed with the situation, and obsessed with claiming territory, okay? I really fumbled you, and now I'm paying the price, okay? Okay, that is way too much. Sorry. One more. Let's do one more. Make it good. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Angels, to wrap this up for my collective. This one says, my higher self is with you every single day, right? This way. Okay, and then this one says, you're all I ever hoped for. You're my dream person. All right, so somebody's waking up to the fact that maybe they fumbled, okay? And then there's other ones that are there to retrieve the ball and score the touchdown. Know where you are in this situation, my loves. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps out my channel so much. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below. Till next time, baby dolls.